Hi guys, it's Evil Noodle 85 here from TeamBurn. With us I've got Foxblood666. Say hello, Fox.
Hello everyone.
We've got a guest on our podcast this week and his name's Dean. Say hello, Dean.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Dean, can you just introduce yourself for the guys?
Yeah, my name's Dean. My gamer tag is the 3barstar, and I usually play on Xbox Live. How's
Good
that feel?
stuff. So, are you mainly Black Ops, are you?
Mainly Call of Duty, yeah. I don't usually play anything else, but Black Ops is the game I'm playing mostly at the moment, waiting for Modern Warfare 3 to come out.
Good times. Alright, so basically what we're going to be talking about, we haven't had a podcast for a little while, to be honest with you. Me and Fox have had me and Fox work together, so we've had issues at work and stuff, lots of busy bits and pieces going on. Obviously a lot of excitement over Modern Warfare 3, and there hasn't been much going on, to be honest with you. But we decided to pick it back up where we left off, so we're going to have a bit chat about the different things that have been confirmed for Modern Warfare 3. Fox, do you want to start us off with something?
Yeah, obviously it was this weekend been the big reveal from COD XP. There's been some sort of leaked information, I guess, the last couple of weeks, but none of it's been confirmed. However, looking through what we can find from some of the videos people have been putting up, it seems as if a lot of it was pretty spot on. One or two things slightly different, but from all the stuff that's been released so far, there's definitely some game-changing things in there. A few people have been saying it's a bit like Modern Warfare 2. It's just like exactly the same thing with just a few tweaks. But looking at the gameplay, I think there is a few game-changing things in there, definitely. Have you seen? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say it was always going to be Modern Warfare 2, though it's Modern Warfare 3, people.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
But I've said it previously, and I've always said that Infinity Ward come up with a brand new game, and then usually Treyarch take the game and support it better. So I was waiting for something completely new and different, and it looks as if it's not necessarily going to be like that.
Well, that's going to be when they come back
totally
to Treyarch, isn't it? When Treyarch get another go, they're going to be doing something totally new. But I mean, this time you've got a few different things that have never been done before. You've got your full colour mini map and stuff, haven't you? They're obviously remaking the entire kill streak process, which is now. What point streaks is it?
Yeah, point streaks, yeah.
I'm very happy with point streaks. I quite like the fact that they're now going to sort of give me a chance of getting some high point streaks, because I'm the one going around capturing flags and defending stuff all the time. The slayers of the team sort of tend to just get the dogs and whatever when they can, but it's very rare that I get even a blackbird nowadays.
How's it going to affect you, Dean?
Well, yeah. Like you said, I run around capturing all the flags, and I don't get a kill streaks because I'm getting killed as soon as I get to the flags. So the point streaks is a good system, but I totally agree. I think it's just Modern Warfare 2. But I was expecting something else. I was expecting something special to come out with Modern Warfare 3. But I think I was more impressed with the multiplayer trailer than I was with the actual multiplayer gameplay that I saw.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like Modern Warfare 2. I don't know what I was expecting, but I think I was a bit let down by the actual gameplay that's out there. I don't know if you agree with me or not.
I do, I really, really do, but I think the biggest reason for that is the amount of hype that Infinity Ward put behind it for such a long time. They've said all these wonderful things about it, and then we finally see it, and it's like, well, if I'm being totally honest, 12 months ago that's what I would have expected. Now, because of all the hype they've put behind it, I'm now let down. So it's kind of their own fault, really.
That's the thing with Call of Duty. It gets this hype, and people buy into it, and then we're totally disappointed when it first comes out. So we just got to go with the flow, not get too excited, and see what happens.
Fox,
I think
what do you think
that's the best way to go.
For something special, like what Demons was talking about there? Obviously, if there's something really special, any ideas what that might be, or are we just being a little bit too demanding as a player base?
I was thinking back to this time last year when Black Ops was you're starting to get the rumours and sort of the good stuff. JD 2020 tweeting out some stuff. I mean, like theatre mode, for instance. Alright, it was in Halo, but it's never been seen before, for putting clips up and accessing the community, stuff like that. That was massive. Split screen, that's another massive thing for two people to play on the same computer system. The revolutionary new thing they brought out was the currency system, to say that you don't have to unlock this in this order. You can, as long as you've got the money, you can buy it whenever you like, kind of thing. And there's nothing like that that's come about with this. All they've really done is said, right, instead of picking from one list of kill streaks, you're picking from 2 or 3. That's the only real thing that they've changed. There's nothing big and game changing in it.
What would it take to blow our socks off? What is it do you think they were looking for? Like Dean said, he was expecting something absolutely like game changing, and he was a little bit disappointed. Do either have any ideas what that might be?
Well, I know we really shouldn't compare games, but like Battlefield 3 has got the whole destructible environments. I think if they put something like that in there, that could have been a lot better.
That's what a lot of people are speculating. I think that Infinity Ward are going to have to go down this route because it's too much of a, people rant and rave about how fantastic it is. And I've got to admit, it's probably really satisfying hiring an RPG into a building and see it crash down on top of someone. Mm-hmm. I've never actually played Battlefield series multiplayer, just played the campaign, but I can imagine that being really satisfying.
Yeah, and plus you can then, like we always work in a team, that's the whole point of our channel is promoting team play. So if you've got like a map and it only has 2 access points to a flag, and you can destructible background a third way, you could maybe send 2 guys around there to do that. You know what I mean? It's different tactics, different things like that, whereas there's nothing really interactable about the maps in Modern Warfare anymore. I mean, Modern Warfare, COD 4, you had a couple of guns you could maybe man, and the same in Modern Warfare 2. In Black Ops you started getting things like lifts and whatever, but there's nothing major like influential about the maps and what you can do on them.
What is it you think then about the Call of Duty series that still like has so many fanboys and stuff? Because let's face it, when you get onto brass tacks, it's not like it hasn't been done before. There's other games out there who do it, and in some cases do it better. And it's just, I think, the name that makes it so big, and there's so many fanboys now. What do you think's so special about the series?
Dean, over to you for that one.
What's so special about the series? I think it's so easy to pick up and play. It's like an arcade game, really. You can just jump straight into a game, run around, get some kills if you're good. And if you're bad, you're respawning in straight away. Mm-hmm. Battlefield, the maps are enormous, so you've got to... If you die, I haven't really played the game, so I don't know how it goes, but from what I've seen, you die and you've got to get back into the action. And with Call of Duty, you're straight in the action straight away because of the spawn points. Small maps, easy to navigate most of them. That's about it. The Call of Duty series now got so many fanboys, like you said. There's so many people on YouTube. Everybody's buying into it. They all want to be on YouTube. And that's how it goes with Call of Duty, I think.
Well, we've also got now the Call of Duty TV coming out, haven't we?
And I haven't heard nothing about this.
Yeah, it was mentioned on the Elite package. You can buy the new subscription service. I saw that.
$47 a year.
Yeah, I saw that if you bought it, you got COD Elite TV, but I don't know what's going to be on there. There's a few sort of channels. They look as if they're sort of like YouTube channels, but obviously through Call of Duty Elite instead. I know Xbox Ahoy, one of my sort of favourite YouTubers, he's heavily into that. He's done a lot of the campaign videos, etc., which is why he's disappeared off the scene a bit. So I don't know what it's going to be like, because I think if it's any good, it'll probably be on YouTube anyway. So what's the point of paying for it?
I've got a little bit of news I found out about that off one of me Twitter people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're basically saying that there's going to be like weekly like grudge matches, if you like, for real life prizes and stuff. I've got a...
I saw on the normal Elite, if you pay for the service, you can have daily competitions. It doesn't have details of what they are, but I've seen things like limited edition Call of Duty backpacks and stuff like that you obviously couldn't buy anywhere. It's not like a massively expensive prize, but how many people would love like a backpack like that to show off that they've actually done something good on Call of Duty?
Well, it's always good when the prizes are involved, so you can't knock them for that. They're trying something new, so...
Yeah, but, I mean, what about you guys? Do you think you would pay for the service?
I'm not going to pay for the service.
I would have said no before I read me little tweet here, but it's also saying that if you pay the £47 a year, you're getting the downloadable content included in it.
And not only that, downloadable content is going to be weekly.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be...
what are they going to actually download? Are they going to have new guns, or just the map packs again?
Packs.
Well, I was thinking...
if they get new guns, I'd definitely do it, because I get bored of using the same gun.
I don't think they'll do guns, because I think it'll be totally unfair on the people that don't buy it, because, as you say there, Call of Duty is a game you can just pick up, and I wouldn't say 50%, but I'd say a good portion of the audience are going to be sort of people in the age group of 8 to 15. You know what I mean? They're not going to be able to get mum and dad's credit card and say, right, I want to download this for a tenner, just because I get this gun. And and then you're going to be restrictions of which lobby you can go into. For instance, if you don't have the map pack, all right, you don't go into a lobby with that map. But if you've got 12 people and they've all got different states of what guns they're allowed to have, are you going to let them people play against each other?
I think we could let them play against each other, but it'd be a bit unfair if you got an advantage from Elite by buying better weapons and upgraded weapons like that.
Yeah, I think as long as it's a level playing field for everyone. I mean, we're not going to get into the fact that people spend bloody £3,000 on a TV or 150 quid on a headset, etc. But the actual game itself, I honestly believe if you could buy a kill streak or buy a perk or buy a gun, it would make you completely overpowered and it would take away the whole spirit of the game, I think.
Oh, it might do, yeah.
But it looks like an hour ago it's just been announced that it's $34.99 in the UK for COD Elite for the year.
Well, I'm seriously considering buying it just because you can get double XP for your clan tags and stuff like that for the weekends.
I think I'll have to wait a month just for financial reasons, but
well, I might just get hardened. If you get the hardened edition, you get it free.
How much is that though?
It hasn't been revealed yet. It's usually last year I think it was 80 quid. So it was 50 for the normal. But it's reduced. But it was 50 for the normal, 80 for the hardened, and then the prestige was 129 or 130. And then obviously you get them slightly reduced because you never pay 50 quid for a PlayStation 3 game now, do you? They're always reduced to 45 or 42 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it might be slightly, but it depends how much it's going to be, because they've said $50. So what's that? 38 quid, I guess. Is that worth it? I would spend that in map packs.
Yeah, you'd probably spend more on map packs than that.
I mean, there's been, 4 map packs this year? Not including the zombies one that's just come out, and they were 12 quid each. So there's 48 quid, it's more than I paid for the game.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
So it'll be well worth it.
And you're getting the free online subscription service. I mean, the free bits are nothing to be worried about. I mean, it's like you can set up your own clans, and you can also set up rivals and monitor everything to the nth degree. You can also, it did say about you can upload 30-second clips to YouTube, which I guess is theatre mode's going to be in there somewhere in order to be able to do that. Reading between the lines.
It's theatre mode as well. You get more video space by going on COD Elite.
Yeah.
Where's this flaming thing at? And I'll tell you everything. I'm trying to find this tweet.
But I didn't want it at first, but I think actually looking into it, if all of TeamBurn got it, I think it'll be a really good thing to have.
I'm certainly getting this.
I don't know if
that's
anyone else
a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the fact that you can actually, it not only tells you your friends, it tells you your rivals. So you might be able to go and hunt them down in bloody lobbies and stuff like that. I think it'd be quite cool.
It's an expansion on the combat record, really, isn't it? From Black Ops, keeping all your statistics down is, it's nice to know all that stuff.
It might be good as well because it's cross-platform. Because I know you, Dean, obviously you play on Xbox, we both play on PS3, so there's no way we would ever play again. But if we went on COD Elite, I can have a look at my stats against your stats, just to see how good they would be, whereas at the moment I can't do that.
Well, that's going to flame the old console wars again, isn't it? So
probably.
That's probably a good thing. It's nothing like a bit of rivalry. So,
if you played on PS3 before?
No, I've never even seen a PlayStation 3.
Okay. See,
I haven't picked one up. They cost too much when they come out, so I just settle for an Xbox. But I've gone through a few Xboxes now, so I'm probably better off getting a PS3.
Well, see, I mean, I got mine because the thing that sold me was the Blu-ray player. Because I thought, I got mine. When COD 4 came out? What's that? 4 years ago?
Yeah,
I'm guessing at least. So it was the whole rivalry between It was HD DVDs and Blu-ray was the big rivalry. And Sony had discounted the PlayStations because obviously they were back in Blu-ray. So I thought, I'll get one while they're kind of cheapish, I guess. And I've got one, and it's never messed up at all. It's been an absolutely fantastic machine. However, knowing now if I knew then what I know now, I would have maybe bought Xbox, just because I'm having the worst connection problems in existence with PlayStation, and it's doing me nutting every night. It just will not connect.
Well, that's the difference. I mean, with Xbox, you've got the paid gold service, which is usually much better supported by Microsoft, as PlayStation Network's a complementary service on the whole, except for PlayStation Plus. I don't think, although I do think that obviously if it went down as it did, they obviously spent a lot of money getting it up. I don't think they're quite as dedicated to making it the best connection you can possibly get, like what you get with Xbox. I think that's a pro for Xbox, really.
I mean, Dean, you obviously play on Xbox, so do you have a lot of connection problems with either Black Ops or any other games?
Yeah, well, judging by my name, well, I'm the 3barstar.
Right.
I got a really low connection, and Black Ops, as you know, is not a very good connection game anyway.
Yeah.
So I have plenty of connection problems, especially connection for the host.
Mm-hmm.
It always seems to give host to the worst connection.
Have you ever pulled host?
No.
I've pulled host I think twice in my life, and it's amazing. It's like Christmas when you get host. It is indeed. You're just invincible. It's just absolutely amazing. You just walk. I remember it. I was playing with my wife, and we were playing on free for all, and we were taking turns, and she was playing and got host. And like when it connects and you have like counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like count down from 17. So she's like, I think I broke it. I was like, no, I think something glorious is about to happen. And then literally, just as soon as you peek round corners, they don't even see you. They're just still running for you, and you just shoot them down. And she got like a 12 kill streak off it. It was just absolutely amazing.
But yeah, I think that's the problem with Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's definitely connection-based game, like.
Yeah. We need a designated server for Call of Duty because it's such a fast-paced game.
Mm-hmm.
If you get host, like you said, you're invincible. So.
Yeah, it's just. But I mean, not even that. It's. I struggle to get an open NAT type on Black Ops, even though on every other Call of Duty I get an open one. My PlayStation shows I'm on an open NAT type. Yeah. And then when the patch came out a couple of days ago, it lets me into a game for about 3 minutes and then kicks us and then won't let us join another game. I've got to reset my PlayStation, reset my hub, and it's doing me head in.
That's happened to me a few times now.
So Xbox is... Right, go on.
Yeah, the last couple of days I've been trying to get into games and... It's a black screen with a circle spinning, and I can't get in anything.
And it says like you in a matched player, but then nothing happens after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The exact same happens to me. It must be something to do with the patch that came out.
Yeah,
well,
I think that's
I think. I found that information about COD Elite.
Okay.
So basically, you know Tony and Ridley Scott?
Mm-hmm. I know Ridley.
Of like aliens and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're massive COD fans, and they're going to be producing channels on the COD TV, as well as Arrested Development stars Jason Bateman and Will Arnett. They're going to do Friday night fights, which will show COD face-offs between career people, such as like firemen versus police and stuff, and other rival groups.
That sounds boring.
Well, it might do, but it's going to be like
I'm sorry, but
daytime TV, isn't
it? If you were a copper, why would you go on Call of Duty? Just go out and shoot a real person. You know what I mean?
Trying to connect with the kids.
Yeah. There's no one being firemen anymore. How are we gonna get people to become firemen? I know what we'll do. We'll go around and play COD. That'll make them become firemen. Yeah, that's a really good idea. No. Shit idea.
I think it's more just about people who are like, so for example, if you did it in the UK, it's going to be like your Sunderland versus Newcastle supporters, where it's rivalry. I take it that's an American thing, police and firemen. But it's basically where it's inciting rivalry, basically. And there's going to be like other rival groups, and then there's going to be like your Friday night with it. I imagine that's some kind of competition-based program for, your regular players who go through for real life prizes. It quotes here.
Oh well, we'll have a little.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be watching that, but
no, me.
I might watch one just to say I've watched and I hate it, rather than you're right, I can't comment, but we'll see.
Oh dear. Well, look, I mean, if it's got Tony and Ridley Scott behind it, it's not going to be that bad. I mean, those guys are absolutely legendary, TV and film producers. So surely they've got something better up their sleeves than that. I'm sure that's just all they've announced for now.
Yeah. They're keeping it close to their chest at the moment.
Absolutely. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, do we know when Elite's getting released?
hasn't no quota, but I'm assuming it truly has to be live with the game.
I would have thought so, but I've never seen a date. I know of the beta's up and running, but I don't know when it's coming to an end. But yeah, it makes sense to have it go live the same day as Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I guess.
So the other things that they've announced is obviously the tiered kill streaks, as you were mentioning earlier, Fox. So we've got the Assault tiered kill streak, we've got Support, and we've got Specialist.
Yes.
Specialist, I'm not sure what to make of it. 2 kills you get a perk, 4 kills you get another perk, and 6 kills you get another perk. What's your thoughts on this, Steen?
Oh, I think it's ridiculous having 6 perks. How can you do that? Like,
not only that, they're pro perks.
Yeah, they're pro perks.
So, like
I was watching one of the previews, and the guy had Blind Eye Pro, Overkill Pro, and Sit Rep on. Then he had a Strike Chain where he got Scavenger Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and then Marksman Pro. So I don't know how long these perks are going to last. Are they going to last for the entire game once you get them, or are they going to just recycle once you die? I don't.
Well, I would assume
hope so.
I would assume they go when you die, but you do also get to pick them. Now, I've seen a video of someone setting this up, and they're not restricted to having like one from each band. So you could have your normal setup from tier 1, 2, and 3. And then on 2 kills, you could have another one from tier 1. Then on kill 4, another one from tier 1. And then on kill 6, another one from tier 1. So you could have 4 perks from tier 1 and then 2 from the other one. Now, the whole point of them splitting them up into 3s is because you have to pick between them. Some of them, you know what I mean, are completely overpowered if you put them together. But the other thing is as well, you no longer have to die to recycle them. You know, like before, if in Black Ops you got your dogs, it doesn't matter if you went onto a 20 kill streak, your dogs was your final thing. And you can also see in the bottom corner exactly how many you've got and what your next kill streak's going to be all the time. Does this do the same thing?
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's why they've limited to 2, 4, and 6. Because if you have a look on all the other kill streaks, they don't start till 4, and this one starts at 2. So on Domination, you capture a flag, you throw a grenade at B, which is pretty much most people do. There's your 2 kills, you've got a perk straight away. So I'm thinking once you get to 6 kills and you've got your 6th perk, therefore you can't get any more after that.
Yeah, I'm guessing that, but like I said, I don't know if they last for the entire life or the game. We'll have to wait and see how it works out. So,
because I mean, it's another thing is that if you choose Specialist, for example, and once you've got your 6 kill streak, it goes back to the beginning again. It cycles in the same life. So you could then get another 2 kills. You're going to get yet another perk. So you could end up with every single perk in the game. But if it didn't reset when you died, you're overpowered.
I don't think that's going to be the case because you have to pick which one you want on 2, 4, and 6. So I don't think it's going to give you another one. Right. So once you get to 8, you haven't picked one for 8, and you've already got the one at 2. So it'll kind of give you the same thing twice. So it'll just knock you out.
It's not very good for people who obviously want to hit the higher kill streaks.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded it if they put it to like maybe 3, 6, 9 or 4, 8, 12, something like that. But you know what I mean? If you have a look at the other things that have got 6 kill streaks, precision airstrike, and that's it, an airdrop. So if you've got Specialist on, you've got 6 perks. And as we've said, if you've got things like Scavenger and you've got Assassin, Blind Eye, all the ones that make you invisible to radar, you can get away with murder.
You can, but then again, you're not getting any kill streaks, are you? So all you've got is those extra perks while someone's raiding, a pave lowdown on you. So it has got its con as well that, a lot of people would like the extra perks, but are they wanting to sacrifice that for raining a holy thunder down on someone from 30,000 feet? That's the thing. I mean, I don't know if it's something I would actually use Specialist, I have to be honest. Specialist. No, the other thing I've noticed is no attack dogs anymore.
There's no attack dogs.
No,
no attack dogs.
They were in the Spec Ops trailer because dogs were being released, and I made a video.
C4 on them.
That's right, poor dog. And I made a point to say if they bothered to code it in the game, they probably got them in multiplayer, because what's the point of coding it just for Spec Ops? But yeah, they weren't revealed on the multiplayer, and so far no one has said they're going to be in there.
The thing to take into consideration, however, Fox, is that when you look at the support tier kill streaks, it goes up to 18.
Mm-hmm.
The assault only goes up to 15.
Yeah, true, but look what you've got as your 18 kill streaks, though.
Yeah, so on your 18 you've got your escort airdrop, which looks really cool, actually. And then your juggernaut.
You get 5 care packages plus something that's out of Final Fantasy VII, kind of dropping out the atmosphere. It's got bloody all sorts of guns on it. You know what I mean? You're going to get nowhere near it. The Juggernaut Recon armor is the most overpowered and stupidest thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
Have they decided how that's going to work yet? Are you going to run around with a suit on? Or?
Yes. Well, there's two.
There's a video for it.
There's two. There's the Juggernaut suit, which is on the assault, and there's Juggernaut armor, which is on support. Now, the armor, you've got a riot shield and no gun.
Right, okay.
So your field of vision's blocked a little bit with your mask, a bit like Blast Shield was. And you've got a riot shield, which obviously if you get hit there, it doesn't hurt you. But if you get shot in the back a few times, you just get the little red spots, so you can turn around and go mash his head in, but you've got no gun. Now, I assume the Juggernaut suit is the normal Juggernaut with a gun.
Right. So you can get the one for the team as well, can't you, with the ballistic vests?
Yes. Have you seen the video for that yet, where he goes and gets them out of a care package?
Yeah. I saw it on the Hutch gameplay.
Yes, I didn't realise what that was at first. But I assumed it was a case of, right, as soon as you click the button, everyone's got the vest. But yeah, I understand it's not...
You apparently got to pick it up yourselves.
Yeah. I was thinking like Call of Duty, I know it's not based on realism at all, but you're not just going to magically have some kind of vest on. So yeah, you are going to have to sort of go and pick it up.
Yeah.
So, that looks quite cool. I quite like that.
Does it give you a Juggernaut though, doesn't it? But what do you think about that?
Is that what it's meant to be, Juggernaut? Because to me, ballistic vest just means
I'm guessing
black jacket.
Well, when I read the leaked information a couple of weeks ago, it was called ballistic duffel.
Yeah.
And it said on there that it gave the entire team Juggernaut. So I'm guessing it's the Juggernaut from Call of Duty 4 and not the Juggernaut for Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But it's a 5. It says here it's a 5 kill. I don't know if that's completely correct. And you've got to have it dropped. And you've got to find to your mate who's had it dropped and go and pick it up. So if you think about it in that way, it's not really overpowered. The other thing, of course, is if it's for your whole team, so I assume you get 6 of them. What if someone picks one up, dies, goes back and gets another one? Does that mean someone else on your team doesn't get one?
I don't know if you can use them and the other team can use them as well. I don't know if you can steal them.
That's another thing,
not sure.
Because as soon as they come down, someone's going to be stealing them, aren't they?
Yeah. You want Juggernaut on, don't you?
Or you could even use it as some kind of bait. That's what
that's with all the... Yeah, I'd be using it as bait, just like the K packages.
Put them in a high area, get 5 of them, leave 1.
Yeah.
So there you go.
The support kill streaks here, I mean, that goes up to an 18 kill streak, but that's going to be a lot harder to get than the assault tier, because remember, the kills are going to stack. So if you've got UAV, counter, ballistic duffel, airdrop traps, so you might get a gun to that. It's not until you get 8 kills or 7 with hardline that you get a kill streak that you can kill someone with, the SAM turret. So I think the support here, that's going to put a lot of the poorer people off. Not poorer, I mean me, for example. I love sighting, I make a nuisance of myself. I'm notoriously not a very good slayer. So for me, as much as that is a really attractive kill streak tier, I know I'm not going to be able to choose that to get the most out of it, because there's no way I'm going to get a Blackbird, with 12 kill streaks without the support of earlier kill streaks.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I need to go for the assault, so I can get a 5 kill streak Predator missile, maybe get a multi-kill with that, and that's going to put us up to me 7 to 9 kill streak, which is more likely how I'm going to get further up the chain. But then again, it's point streaks now as well, isn't it? So that's different.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
You're going to be. I wonder if you get a point for, say, defending a flag. Because if you get 3 guys trying to push on your home flag and you slay them down with a grenade or however you do it, that's a 3 kills straight away.
And then if you get to defend, that's 4.
Well, actually, no, is it 6? Because you've killed them and you've had to defend. So how does that work? So I don't know if it's double placed, because they've said you do it for playing the objective. Now, to me, defending the flag is playing the objective. If you're playing capture the flag and someone's hauling ass with your flag and you kill them, that's definitely playing the objective. You should really get 2 kills for that, or 2 points for that. But are they going to give you 2 points? Because technically you've killed someone, so you've already got 1. There's all these things. But I mean, the other thing is, look how much we're talking about kill streaks. And in like COD 4, definitely COD 5, they weren't massive at all. They were just one of those little add-on. Everyone was like, what gun you going to be using, the recoil and stuff like that. And in all of the tweets that Robert Boland's been putting out and whatever, they've said, it's going to be definitely gun-on-gun gameplay. Yet, no one's discussing the guns and stuff. Everyone's discussing the kill streaks.
Yeah, it's a good point, that is. He did say he was going to go back to Call of Duty 4, didn't he?
Because, I mean, I was playing...
Go on.
I was going to say, I was playing it earlier on today, and I did miss the fact that I didn't have, like, an RC car and a random airdrop and stuff like that, and you only got, like, the helicopter on 7, but you felt such an achievement when you did actually get your 7 kill streak, and it was like, I've got a chopper and everything. But
I loved it.
Yeah, that was just like, that's it, it's over with. You get your gun out, you're picking which gun you want, you're looking more at, do I want extreme conditioning, or do I want sort of martyrdom and stuff like that on there. Now it's a case of, I don't really care about what gun I've got, what proficiency I've got, what perks I've got, tactical and whatever grenades. It's all about the kill streaks again, and I think they've missed a trick.
I think the most recent Call of Duties are all about the kill streaks, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Call of Duty 4 was mainly you'd run round, gun on gun, you use your skill to kill people, and the kill streaks were an add-on. You got the Modern Warfare 2 then, and it just... my dogs are going mental. And... it all just went downhill from there, I think, especially with the bigger maps as well. I think Call of Duty's on going downhill with how big the maps are getting. Because, like I said, Call of Duty, you pick it up because you want to get into a game and have a laugh and run around. But the big maps, people are camping more to get higher kill streaks. And Modern Warfare 3, what's it got, like 30 kill streaks? How can Robert Boland... Yeah, how can Robert Boland say he's going back to the Call of Duty 4 feel when there's that many kill streaks and that many perks and death streaks and God knows where else in this game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very good point. It's just... But, so, right, let's get off kills. Well, sorry, one more thing about kill streaks that I want to mention, that I've wanted for a while. You know, like when you go into a game and you think, right, I'm going to be really good, and at the moment you maybe rocking Blackbird, Chopper, Gun of Dogs as your high kill streaks. Then you go against someone who's quite good, so you might be only getting sort of 3 and 4 kill streaks, but you can't change them once they're set. This is going to give you the option to do that, because you could set up your assault class to be maybe a 7, 9, 10 or whatever you wanted, and then if you go into a game and you're against good people, you could then maybe switch to your support class, and then you go on maybe 4, 5, 6 or 4, 7, 8, something like that. So
I like that.
So switching your class mid-game, depending on how you're going and how everything feels, I think that's going to be a different thing for the game as well.
That's a brilliant idea, I think. Mm-hmm. That's one of the good things they're putting into this game.
Yeah, I still don't think you're going to be able to switch, say, if you have a support class and then you have another class with support on. I still think they're going to be the same kill streaks within both of those. But if you could have 2 identical classes and then have one with support, one with assault, and then just switch depending on what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
Be quite cool. So, right, so we'll get off kill streaks now, because I think we've talked.
So let's look at guns. I mean, I think the last time me and Fox were talking about the guns in Modern Warfare 3, we mentioned that it looks like the submachine guns now as a secondary weapon from the teaser.
They are, yeah.
It's machine pistols they put in as a secondary.
And the shotguns are primaries.
Shotguns are primaries again, but the machine pistols, the way they're looking, they look absolutely phenomenal.
They do, yeah.
I mean,
they look more deadly than the primaries.
Yeah, there's one where C-Nanners was playing, and he had a 3-shot burst assault rifle. Switched to his Vector and got like a double kill straight away with it, and it's just, you know what I mean? I'm glad they've took the shotguns out of it, because that was completely overpowered. Because if you had a sniper class with a shotgun secondary, you might as well have had a shotgun with a secondary sniper. That's how much you were using them for. But I'm not sure. Again, there's other things, because if it's going to be gun-on-gun gameplay, I think it's good that they've put a high high-ish powered assault kind of class in the pistols range.
One thing I noticed as well is the attachments on the guns. I noticed the guy had 2 sights on his gun. He had an ACOG and a red dot, but he also had an heartbeat sensor.
Yes.
So how many attachments are these guns going to have? Are you going to be able to put everything on there?
It's ridiculous. I had a look because there was a video that revealed it, and there's no longer Warlord or Bling or whatever you want to call it. It's now proficiencies.
Right.
And one of the proficiencies is called attachments, and it lets you have 2 attachments to your gun.
Right.
So he had a heartbeat sensor and the what's called now the hybrid sight, which is the red dot, but then you can flick a little magnifying glass in front of it.
So it's not 2 sights; it's just 1 sight.
It's one sight that flips. Yeah. The different sights you can have, they've brought back red dot and holographic as 2 separate ones. Is it just me, or is there no difference between those 2 sights?
Holographic, it's a little bit more. It seems almost like a high definition red dot.
Do you think it maybe zoomed in a little bit?
I'm not sure. I mean, when I played Modern Warfare 2, I always go for the holographic over the red dot because it just seems it's easier to target them with the holographic than the red dot. But that's
right.
I always used the red dot because I thought the other one was more glare on the sight and I couldn't really see. I don't know if it's different for PlayStation to Xbox, but what was the other one called? Not red dot. Holographic sight. The dot is a bit bigger, but I had a lot more glare on the sight, so I always stuck to the red dot.
I never used the holographic. I just didn't know if there was technically a difference. I don't think there is. I think it's just the way it looked. But if there's no difference, why put them in again? That's the thing. But...
Just googling it now, actually.
All right. So I had a look. One of the assault rifles they had a list of all the attachments, and there was red dot, silencer, new tubes back. Then they had the ACOG, heartbeat, hybrid. They had an undermounted shotgun, and then the holographic extended mags and thermal scope. So kind of, there's nothing out of the ordinary there. The things that are a bit out of the ordinary are the proficiencies. Now, to me, it's a bit like it's an attachment for your gun, kind of. It's linked to your gun, not your class setup. But it affects everything about you. So the ones I've seen, it's called Kick, which is reduced recoil, which probably the one I'll be using the most. There's Impact, which is more damage when shooting through materials. The 2 attachments. There's Focus, which is reduced flinch when you're getting shot at, which is like hard and pro now. Breath, which is hold breath while aiming down sights. It doesn't say that that's just for sniper rifles.
I'm guessing it's just sniper rifles.
But they might be putting more things in, like if you've got your aim down sights up for quite a while. I mean, that is quite difficult to do for a long period of time. Maybe you're going to have a little bit of sway. And if you have that sway, holding your breath's going to stop that.
Well, that would be kind of different.
Yeah, I don't know. It just because it doesn't say it, it probably is just sniper rifles, but you never know. And then the other one is Stability, which is reduced sway while aiming down sights, which is kind of what I've just said breath was. But so I guess it's nothing to do with that, really. There you go. So,
the official answer is that the holographic sight has slightly more zoom. It takes up a little bit more of the screen, and there's an animation when you move with the holograph where the red dot sight is static in the middle of the little square bit.
Oh, right.
And the holographic kind of move a little bit. I have no idea what that's for, and it might just be a fancy animation. There was also some speculation that in Modern Warfare 3 that one is affected by AMP and the other is not.
Oh, yes, Modern Warfare 2, because red dots weren't they?
Yeah.
If you had a red dot sight and someone let off an EMP, you didn't have a red dot sight anymore. You had a little window to look through.
And the suggestion that the holographic will still work. Again, that's potentially just speculation, but it's an interesting thought.
Interesting.
Yeah. I never noticed much difference between the two, to be honest.
I didn't have none at all.
It's personal preference, isn't it? I mean, if it is affected by AMP, how many times are you going to get hit by an AMP? Because that's quite a high kill streak.
There's AMP grenades though now.
Well that changes things.
Because that's one of the grenades that they have, AMP. So it might affect you. A lot of people do use red dot sight.
Do.
So if you put that,
very few guns with decent iron sight.
And plus, if you had a look on the first reveal trailer, I made a note of it, how big the red dot sight window was. And I said, look, because I thought it was a good thing, saying, it's not going to, it's not going to restrict your view at all, because it's quite big, and what you've seen is quite a big window. If you haven't got a dot in the middle of that, it's going to be so difficult to find where you're actually shooting.
Yeah.
If it's a smaller window.
One thing I want to talk about on the kill streaks as well, is we've got 12 kills, AC 130, and Pavlo, both 12 kills.
Mm-hmm.
There seems a very clear choice to me which one you're going to go for between those two, and that would be the AC 130.
I disagree.
Just for the amount of kills.
I disagree as well, because I cannot use it.
Well, no, AC 130, you're lying prone somewhere with a laptop.
Yeah,
but
you're going to get shot.
The same as your chopper gunner. Look how many good kills you get with a chopper gunner. I mean, a Pavlo is essentially just a very beefy attack helicopter.
But look, you're looking at what it was in previous games. You're not looking what it could be now.
That's true. That is true.
The Pavlo now could be a lot higher in the sky, could have different weapons on it, could shoot down more things, and you're still going around with your gun. Plus, if you're on a 12 kill streak, do you really want to risk dying before you get to that Juggernaut suit at 3 more kills?
That is true.
The Pavlo's a click and you forget about it. You just watch your kill feed fill up.
I think the only way that I would choose a Pavlo over the AC 130 is if it had air-to-air attacks as well as air-to-ground, so it took out other helicopters and stuff, other aircraft.
That's interesting.
Because
like the Harrier.
Yeah, Harriers used to do that, didn't he?
Yes,
I used to take down the AC 130s.
I couldn't remember which way round it was. I couldn't remember if it was the Pavlo that did it or the Harriers.
Yeah, that was the Harrier. Now, so yeah, I mean, for me, 12 kills, you might get, again, I'm judging it based on Modern Warfare 2, you might get 4 or 5 kills. AC 130, I remember only twice I ever got it. The first time I got it, I must have got about 15 kills with the AC 130, because it was overpowered a bit, to be honest with you. It was a game changer, very much like the Blackbird is now. So, I don't know, we'll have to see what it's like, but I just find it odd those two are next to each other unless one has the ability to shoot down the other.
Yeah, we'll have a little look. So, as I say, it's all speculation, and we're just having a little look at what's up. But, yeah, AC 130 could just be you have one gun, where before you could change through the 3 different bullets, couldn't you? The sizes and
like
different cannons.
Cal, 120 cal, yeah.
Where now it might just be, right, you've got like a chopper gunner kind of round, you don't know. There you go.
Or it might not be manned.
AC 130 might not be. It's a good point. It doesn't say it has to be manned.
Nope, it doesn't.
I think they'll just bring the one they had in Modern Warfare 2 back in.
Well, yeah, most probably. Or they might tweak it a bit so you have different amount of flares or stuff like that. Because 12, what did it used to be in Modern Warfare 2?
God, I have no idea.
What, 3 flares, wasn't it?
No, I mean, what kill streak was it to get? How many kills?
Oh, right, okay.
Was it
9? No, it wasn't 9.
11?
Because there was that, and the chopper gunner was the same, wasn't he? I can't remember what they were now. Yeah, because it was Harriers. You used to have to get Harriers to go to your to chopper gunner to go to your nuke, wasn't it? That's what most people did. So it was 7. No, it was 9, 11, 25. One, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
But speaking of levels, yeah. I haven't heard anything about prestiges. Have any of you two?
Oh,
I think I seen a few prestige badges, but I didn't really click on the link because I'm really not interested in prestige.
Do you know prestige at all?
No, I don't think there's a benefit to it. They don't give you anything apart from a badge. Why should I lose all my guns that I worked hard for to go back to being a noob?
Well, yeah,
that is true. That is really true, but it's kind of like, I was of the same opinion as you until I got to me level 50, and I was like, well, I've unlocked everything now. What am I aiming for? I'm going to prestige, basically, just so I had things to aim for again, to have another go, see how quickly I could get my perks and stuff, and my pro perks.
Yeah,
so
I understand
that's the only reason I did it.
I understand a lot of people do that, but when I get to level 50 and, someone's coming in and they're prestige 15 and they're running around with an M16 with no attachments and I'm kicking their ass, then that's why I do it. I have fun by killing people, not by getting my rank up.
Well, I've maxed out now, and I do miss. I mean, when I first Prestige, I think, right, I need to do Hardline Pro, so I make sure I've got me Sentry gun and me SAM sight, me care package on, and then I see, right, if I can do it in 2 or 3 games, and that's like my little sort of game. It's not like going around. I mean, let's be honest. It's not, although we do like going around killing people, you do like other things to do while you're doing it. So you want to be seeing if you can get like that throwback grenade, or you want to see if you can get someone with a hacked care package or something like that. Whereas I miss that now because I've got everything unlocked. I've pro'd everything up, and now it's just a case of I just have to go around shooting people. And it's I want, like, if it wasn't for the contracts, I think I'd be a bit more bored than maybe where I am.
Yeah, the contracts are a good idea. I always buy in contracts. Every game I go into, I buy a contract first because I'd love to try to accomplish them, and that was a good feature to the game.
I'm just doing it for my gold guns at the minute. That's all I'm trying to get. That's the only thing I haven't done is getting all my gold guns.
I'm not really interested in that.
Yeah.
Gold guns are for drug dealers, isn't it?
Yes, I know, but...
African drug lord.
I don't think Fox has ever been compared to an African drug lord before, to be honest.
Yeah, this Geordie accent I'm just putting on, man. If you want a large sum of money, donate into your bank account, just give us your bank details, we'll sort it out. Or is that Nigerian? That might be Nigerian, never mind.
I want your bank account details.
A member of my family have died and I need to export a large amount of money. Give me your bank details. No, I don't think so. So I don't know about Prestiges, but I don't know what levels it goes to, but I have seen in one of the videos, one of the bits of equipment unlocked at level 77. So they've upped it again.
Yeah. So what was it in Modern Warfare 2? I can't remember.
It was 70.
70.
Yeah. It was 70, then it went down to 50. And now it's gone up. Yeah. I don't know what it's gone up to, but I saw a piece of equipment which was the portable radar, which was 77 kills to unlock.
What do you think about not Prestige and the levels just keep going up? So you get to level 70, you get it to level 100, keep going. What do you think about that?
I think
would that be a good idea?
I think it would be for people who have got sort of like I have, which is like 21 days of gameplay.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, you would have to put things into unlock at level 90, at level 120, etc. And the casual gamer, the 8-year-old sat in his bedroom who maybe plays a couple of hours, you know what I mean, every fortnight, isn't going to be unlocking the ACRs, isn't going to be unlocking the AC 130, stuff like that. They're just going to be playing and they'll be lucky if they get level 17, 18.
Oh, you
so,
I can see that.
So then you get level 50 in Black Ops, and you get the 5-star.
Yep.
I've got a picture here at level 80 with the 5-star.
So it's 80 then, is it?
Looks like it.
Yeah, because I know, like, I was looking at Claymores. Claymores don't get unlocked till, like, level 64 or something. So you've got to wait ages for Claymores. And then C4 is level 69. And then Portable Radar was 77. So they were the highest ones I found.
Do we have any info on that? Is that just like a motion sensor?
It just says Portable Radar, so I assume it's just motion sensor, I guess. Which the motion sensor wasn't even a motion sensor in Black Ops because you didn't move and it still showed you up.
Yeah,
stupid.
There's more the camp on it, really.
Yeah. Have you seen the new trophy system? Now.
No.
No. It's not a trophy system because I was like, ooh, trophies, it's stuff like that. No, it's a piece of equipment you put down and it. If anyone chucks grenades at you or noob tubes, it bats them away like some kind of force field.
What's this? Star Wars or bloody Call of Duty?
It's mint. It's like bloody it's like bullets that do it, but it's like, you know what I mean, force fields or whatever. But I don't know if it's a piece of equipment. I think it was a piece of equipment. It must have been because it's not listed on the kill streaks. And it's got very, very limited ammo, but nothing can come at you. I think apart from a throwing knife is the only thing that can get through it. So you can put that down on B, and you can sit there quite happily, and some bloody arsehole from the side of the map can be shooting noob tubes at you, and they just get pinged away while you're sitting there smiling back. Which sounds mint.
Yeah, we're talking about noob tubes. Have you seen the new grenade launcher?
Oh, the one that locks onto you.
And it explodes above you, so if you're hiding behind cover,
you
shoot, it locks onto you, and it blows up above you, killing you. So cover has become, well, irrelevant, really.
Yeah.
You know,
is it a secondary weapon?
I'm not sure. I think it's called the XM25. I'm not sure, but because I could only see a little bit through the preview.
Yeah.
But it looks really overpowered. I think that's going to replace the Modern Warfare 2 noob tubes, and everybody's going to be running around with them.
Yeah. The other thing I noticed as well, Scavenger, it replenishes secondary ammo.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be the same for noob tubes and your equipment, but I watched someone go around with the Vector, shot someone, and then reloaded, went over a scavenger pack, and then it replenished the ammo, which to me means you're going to be getting not necessarily noob tubes, but like if that's a secondary gun, you're going to be getting them back. You're going to be getting your RPGs back, etc. Which
does anybody know if the noob tubes take up the first perk slot like they did in Call of Duty 4?
It just says it's an attachment, and on the perks, I don't think it does. I think it's just
because it used to be an attachment in Call of Duty 4, but when you put it on, it took away your first perk slot. So I don't know if they're going to do that again, because that'd be a good idea, because no one would run it then.
Then they'd run it and then run Specialist for kill streaks, wouldn't they, to get it back again?
Yeah. But hopefully the Scavenger doesn't replenish noob tubes or explosives.
Yeah, Scavenger it unlocks really high level as well. That's in the 70s, I think.
Yeah.
Or in the high 60s to unlock it, so it must be like an overpowered, must be a pretty good perk in order to have that. What's Scavenger Pro do?
Isn't that more ammunition from your secondary weapon?
Scavenger, reload ammo from bags, or spawn with more ammunition. So the same as it did before.
So it's like, you spawn with more ammunition like Bandolier in...
Yeah, you do now, don't you? If you've got normal Scavenger, you only get like 90 bullets for your main weapon, but if you do it with Scavenger Pro, you get like 240, I think. Depends on the gun you're using, but yeah, you get absolutely tons. And then there's really no need to have Scavenger if you have that many bullets.
No.
It's stupid, really, isn't it? But yeah,
that's why I never run it in Call of Duty, because if you're running around, you're killing lots of people, you pick up someone else's gun, or you get killed, and you're back there like...
My number one perk, Scavenger.
Is it? I got Flak Jacket. Flak Jacket Pro, I love it.
Yeah, it is good. Depends on what we're playing, and I mean, for instance, we played last night. And Noodle doesn't know this yet. We played last night and got a perfect game on domination. It's our first ever one. We got 200 for zero. Sorry, matey, but it was mint. It was on Summit. On Summit. 200 for nil, absolutely class. It was blackbirds and dogs and all sorts out. They were absolutely crap, the team. And then Maiden almost got 100 kills on one map. He got 3 chopper gunners. The only reason he didn't get 100 kills is because we triple capped, and the timer went down too fast. He had 96 for 4, I think it was, ending score.
Yeah,
he was crying by the end of it.
I love annihilating teams like that. I think last night we played Headquarters, and I think we went in a 3 games in a row. We went 250-0.
Fantastic.
So that was pretty good when you get into a lobby like that.
We were playing Nuketown 24/7 because it's back for a bit. So we were playing. Yeah. We never play Headquarters. We never play Sabotage and stuff. And we had a few games of that. And a Search and Destroy. I hate playing Search and Destroy because I'm not used to. You're dead. You're out. I sit down and watch.
It's terrible.
We played. There was this guy called Big John or something. His name was, and he was only at first prestige level 16. And there was 5 of us and 1 of him, and we're like, we're gonna die here. And like all 5 of us died on TeamBurn, and then he left, and I think he finished like 16 for 2 in Search and Destroy. We're like, thank God you're on our team. So he was just so good.
Search and Destroy, I can't play that game. You die and you're sitting around waiting.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I want to just get straight back into it as well.
Yeah, I'm mainly a TDM player or Headquarters, because my friends like to play Headquarters. Mm-hmm. I'm a TDM player, but I did go in there with them. I keep the people off the Headquarters while they get the captures and rack up all the kill streaks, and we do pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll have to say I'm more of a demolition, domination type guy myself. That's where I tend to do the best.
Mine's Domination, definitely. My number 1 game.
Yeah, I would say that's my number 1 and my second's Demolition. I used to play before was Team Deathmatch, and that was like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and I used to get absolutely trounced, and it wasn't until really I started playing a lot of Domination, I started learning to play better and like to work as a team, and then obviously that's when I started playing with like Foxglove and the guys, you know, Gaz and Maiden and stuff, so we do really, really well now, not because a lot of us outstanding players, but we work really well together, and you've got the likes of me who I don't care if I get a really bad kill to death, I'd rather distract the guys, you know, so the other guys can get the captures or get the kills and whatever else they need to do. I make a big nuisance of myself if I can, and that's my role, and that suits me down to the ground, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my role in headquarters. Like I said, I just stop the people from getting in, and my team get the captures.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing that, you know. Got a flak jacket on and they can't get you out of that spot if you've got tac mask on as well. You make a hell of a nuisance of yourself, and people quit all the time, and you get the good games. You've got to annoy people to get the good games because they leave, and more people come in.
No, I don't like them leaving. I like them talking shit to me in the pre-lobby, and then when we absolutely destroy them, talking shit to them back.
Oh, I don't like them leaving, but you can't help it, can you?
Yeah, they're the best games.
Once you're 190 up, they gone.
Yeah, I was playing I forgot, COD 4 doesn't have horse migrate. So whenever we started playing today, we were like winning 100 to whatever it was, 60, and it was like, right, end game, host ended game. I was like, I don't fucking believe this. It happened every single time.
Yeah. Have you noticed with Call of Duty 4 now, the people who have, you know, grown up on Black Ops and are going back to Call of Duty and playing Call of Duty 4 like they play Black Ops. Yeah. Where they're trying to run around with stupid noob tubes and stuff like that, where they never used to do that in Call of Duty 4. And they think they got Ghost on when they got a sniper suit on. It's brilliant. I love it.
Well, the whole point of COD 4 was never designed to be a run and gun and kind of game. It was designed to be not as fast paced as everything else. It was designed to be, you be careful where you look. You need to be in cover all the time, because you get shot 3 times with stopping power on, that's it, you're dead. It was a very much a more careful, kind of sort of like search and destroy, where you've got to move very carefully and be aware of what's going around. Then World at War came out, everyone kind of went, bouncing betties and dogs and stuff like that, so you had to like move around a bit faster. And then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was like, right, if you stand still too long, that's it. You're going to just catch a light. Just move. And everyone just burst out of it. And that's kind of what's happening in Black Ops. People are now running and gunning.
Yeah.
Stand still too long,
yeah, they should do that with bloody boosters.
The bouncing betties, did you see them in the trailer?
Yeah,
they look through on the floor.
They look pretty cool.
They look pretty cool. Yeah.
But I don't understand why they've got them and Claymores. And Claymores are unlocked higher up.
Throw them, can you?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was a good dynamic if you could, throw them over a wall or throw them into a building. It'd be pretty. It's almost like a grenade, but you know what I mean. That's like time delayed. But to me, a claymore is directional, so you can sneak behind a claymore and distract it. You know what I mean? Take it out, whatever you want to do. A bouncing Betty, I don't think you can. It's round. It's going to get you from everywhere. So a bouncing Betty to me is better. So why is that unlocked? Why is it unlocked?
Claymore's a whole
level?
tech. Mm-hmm. You know, it's about time it was a proximity mine.
That's kind of what this is.
Well, it is, but it's a big bloody boxy thing, isn't it? You
no,
want to see it miles away.
It's tiny. It's like an ice hockey puck.
Yeah, it is. Did you see it in the multiplayer trailer? He throws it.
I thought that was a great big box thing in the trailer, wasn't it?
No, that's the old trailer. That's the one where 402 gets his arse handed to him.
That's right. Is that not a
no?
Is that the hacked care package? Or
that's a kill streak. It's the IMD.
Oh, right.
It's like literally this like little tiny frisbee. It looks almost like a bloody Greg's mince pie, right? He throws one of them on the ground. Someone goes, "What's that?" And it like jumps up in the air like the old bouncing Betties do in COD 5. It jumps up in the air to head height and then just explodes in a 360.
So watch out, fatties! No more picking pies up off the ground for you.
That's mint.
We get your legs blown off.
Yeah,
that'll teach you.
Mm-hmm. Was it you? Was it you that 3bar that was on about the gore in the game in your last video? Yeah, that's right.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed that from World at War. I love the gore. I love legs blowing off and arms blowing off with the shotguns. That was amazing.
And then, yeah, you're right.
It added something to the game, I think.
I know you said in your video it's a plus 18 game.
Yeah.
And you're rightly so, yes, it's over 18 games, so, we should have it's people going around shooting each other, you know what I mean? Kids know what they're playing. It's not a case of, they're going to see a little bit of blood here, or, you know what I mean, someone's arm's blown off. Bloody hell, go out and buy Dead Space, then they'll see what bloody arms and stuff are ripped off look like.
I think that should be a punishment for kids. If they start bitching on Modern Warfare 3, I think the parents should make them play messed up games. If they want to play 18 games, make them play things like Dead Space 2, and they'll never touch it again.
Oh, yeah. Scare the shit out of them. Every game you buy them have monsters that are scary as fuck, and they won't want to go near a computer again.
I wouldn't. I would just send them round Gary Glitter's house, mate, like.
For a dry box.
You gotta be
You know what I mean? If you're going to mess with big boys' toys, get yourself away. That's what I say.
The only good kid is a sodomized kid. Oh dear. Well, this podcast just got an 18 rating.
I was thinking there, right, who had 50 minutes on the card, right?
You had to go for PvP at the end there, didn't you, Fox?
I know. You usually felt Ronald McDonald, but at least I got Gary Glitter.
Don't be talking about Ronald McDonald. Look, he's a hero.
Didn't he come to your local McDonald's?
He did. I didn't get to meet him, no.
Oh, that's a shame.
I was
Who come to McDonald's? Gary Glitter?
No, Ronald McDonald. I don't think that's ethical.
Did he get a job as Ronald McDonald? That'd been good. Oh, I saw Ronald McDonald as well.
Ronald McDonald's awesome. Well, let me ask you this then, 3bar. I don't know if you've heard our podcast before, and Fox is going to go off it. However, Ronald McDonald and Cilla Black, I think they're one of the same person.
Who? Cilla Black and who?
Ronald McDonald. Look at the picture of them next to each other. It's the same person. They got the same hair. It's her. It's him. You've never seen Ronald McDonald and Cilla Black in the same place, so I'm telling you, it's got to be.
Well, her workload's gone downhill since the Surprise finished, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That's exactly what I said.
Yep. I'm telling you.
What about...
I'm sure.
Noodle, what about your other question that your good lady had for everyone?
Oh, yes. So, this is how my wife's brain works, so just bear with us, 3bar.
Oh, okay.
You've got hermaphrodite.
Yep.
So, a person born with both male and female sex organs fucks themselves, gets themselves pregnant. Right. Is it legal?
Well, yeah, you can't rape yourself, you know.
It's not rape, but it's incest.
Yeah, I'd be in prison by now, like.
Well, I can't see how doing something to yourself can be illegal. But saying that, suicide's illegal. So
it's like you're bringing a child into the world through incestuous relationship, whether it's self-sexuous or not. It's still incest because it's inbreeding.
Well, I can see your point. Maybe it should be illegal to fuck yourself, but
no. Let's not bring that law in.
Well, not especially not for Fox. I mean, he should have gone blind by now.
Where's my mouse gone? There it is.
I'm just trying to think how the justice system would deal with such an incident as well.
Yeah, it's a bit strange question.
That's how my wife works.
And your wife come up with this? Oh, yo.
Yeah, she's just numb.
Oh,
I found it.
Poor Mrs. Newell.
Are you from Newcastle as well?
Yeah, kind of. Well, we're from Durham.
But I've been watching that Geordie show, and I know the women are mental on there. So,
they
are there anything like that?
To be honest,
they're not stereotypical Geordie people, unfortunately. They're just absolutely and utter just freaks. The whole lot.
Have you seen it, Fox?
I have. I've met Holly, the one from Middlesbrough.
No.
Yeah,
the one from
with the big tits.
Yeah, it's her. We met her. I was actually coming out of a game station in Middlesbrough, and she was walking past. Now, lass is like, "Oh, that's her off the telly."
I would rather have my eyelids torn off and be made to face the sun.
I didn't speak to her. I just saw her. If I had to speak to her, I'd probably watch my mum having a bath more. I wouldn't mind watching your mum have a bath. All right, okay. Maybe that's what that people's for.
What, at your mum's house?
Psycho.
That is like... If the ceiling starts
Like Norman
dripping,
fucking Bates.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good, man.
Who wants salt and vinegar?
Oh.
Your fucking mother, that's all.
Right,
Well, it's all gone downhill since you pointed out where she lived.
I was just about to say that. Yes, so
We've gone up a ball at you there.
I think we need to pull this to a close. Is this the time I tell you that I haven't actually been recording?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
probably.
I'm sure.
Again.
I'm sure it has been. It's fine. It's fine. Right, and so thank you very much for listening to the podcast. 3bar, if you want to tell everyone how to find your channel.
Go on YouTube.
That's a very, very good. Yeah, just do that. Search for TeamBurn, and we'll put a link in our channel for that, so you can find our guest this week. And thank you very much for joining us. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
The dodgy
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
No problem at all. We'll put some links in channels, etc. On both of them, and we'll find each other, and everything will be happy and fantastic. Okay, so until you hear from us, hopefully in a week's time. Noodle, are you up for that? Right, excellent. We'll go for a week's time, and thank you very much, guys.
Take care.
No problem.
Bye bye.
Bye.